Behind me are some 2-inch thick sound absorbing panels from Acoustimac that I just got from my office/YouTube workspace, so here's a quick review. First off, price. For 8 panels totaling 36 square feet, the price came to about $460 after taxes and shipping and everything. I shopped around a few places online and they were pretty competitive for what I wanted, and I ended up going with them. So the panels are available in a few different types of fabric, and the one I have here was from their DMD series, which comes in about 15 solid colors, and these are the gray and charcoal, which make for a pretty cool two-tone look, if you ask me. The website lets you customize quite a few things, be it dimensions, fabric, filler, hangers, bevels, and they even have a calculator that recommends how many square feet to purchase given the size of the room you're trying to work with. So if you enter in the dimensions, it'll make a recommendation in that regard. I was a little bit worried about shipping and possible damage. These were shipped by FedEx. But the only defect I found is a little bit of a flat mark on some of the faces, which doesn't really bother me, and I was able to flip them around to make some of these spots less visible. They all arrived in a single box with shrink wrap around the end 6 inches of each panel, but there wasn't really any other foam aside from that between the panels themselves or between the panels and the box, save for some bubble wrap that was kind of put in the box as a filler because the panels didn't fill the box completely efficiently given that they're different sizes. So anyway, installation was a little bit time consuming, and I'd strongly recommend having a tape measure, a level, and a square to really do it right. I opted for the Z bar style hangers, which you have to attach to the panels and then to the wall. Acoustimac included plenty of 1-inch drywall screws, which were fine for attaching the brackets to the backs of the panels, but I opted for using my own beefier anchors when I was screwing into my wall, which is just drywall, so I felt better about that. Once the brackets are installed, they fit together really nicely against the wall, and they're very low profile. So when everything's said and done, I think that's a great option if you're trying to pick a hanger. So next, the build quality, I'll say, is appropriate for the function. I can feel that some of the taller panels, the 5 and 6 foot ones, have a brace running across the middle, and they're not too heavy. The 1 foot by 5 foot by 2-inch thick panel I've got there in the middle weighs just under 8 pounds. Although I do wish that the backer board was a little bit thicker, or at least made from a harder material, because more than once I felt like I was at risk of stripping one of the screws out when I was installing the hangers. As far as performance goes, if I speak directly into a panel, it sounds pretty dead because my ears are right there. So you can tell right away that they're definitely engineered to dampen sound. But at the same time, buying a handful of panels didn't automatically turn my room into some kind of anechoic chamber. So you have to be realistic about your expectations when you buy these things. So if you are really after function and absolute silence, be prepared to spend a lot and buy quite a few square feet to cover the room. So what I got was half for looks and an artsy appearance and half for actual function. And I do have carpeting in here, which helps. So if you have a wooden floor or something, keep that in mind too. They're going to have to work extra hard. If you're after quantifiable data, the NRC charts are on Acoustimac's website. And yeah, you can go check that out. My experience with customer service consisted of one phone call and a number of emails back and forth about a quote and the status of my order. But I never got put on hold for any meaningful amount of time, and the emails always came back quickly, so there were no problems there. So that's it. If you have questions, feel free to ask me in the comments, and I hope you found this review helpful, and thank you for watching.